All right, guys, this is a back of your hand tip of a very popular saying from the Edge community. After you sell it, you're a buyer. After you buy it, you're a seller. What does that mean? It resonates with most people that hear it. Here's what it means. When you sell to go short, what do you have to do to cover that position? Are you a buyer or a seller? That answer has to be understood like the back of your hand, right? You're a buyer to cover a short position. So after you sell it to get short because you think the market's going to go down, you're now a buyer to cover that position, right? That's the mechanics and the dynamics that move these markets. Let me illustrate. Every market is like a teeter-totter. You'll hear us say the market sometimes is in the middle of a teeter-totter. It doesn't know which way it wants to go, right? And what makes it go down is typically people who sell it or who want to sell it. Indicative of all these red circles that come in. The more selling that the market finds, the lower the price should go. And then sometimes you get this big seller that comes in and really drives the market lower. But if a lot of these sell orders are to open up short positions, what do these guys have to do to cover it? They have to buy it, right? So when they buy it, that's the other side of the market, where these now blue circles come in and start to tip the scale. And maybe it takes that one big order that comes in and gets the market to go up. So shorts covering is that exodus that generally moves prices. After you sell it, you're a buyer. This is the why markets move. Most traders who don't take a course like this just want to know how to trade. This is the why markets do what they do. Traders covering positions. It's that mass exodus out of a room when someone yells fire. It's stuck traders. Stuck shorts means the market's probably going to go up. Stuck longs mean the market is probably going to go down. Let me illustrate a little bit more by creating a sense of the edge alert levels and what should support and resistance be measured by. We're not fans of mathematical formulas, as you might have read and seen in the first two tracks about how many traders use math to figure out their levels, or even some profiling levels and prices. What's most important when trying to assume where a market's going to go, stop, and go the other way is to find where traders are stuck. So let's draw a line, if you will, as to where you think the market's going to go up, stop, and go down. And you're going to get short, indicative of this red circle. You're short at that price. And people listening to this video that have traded before, I'm sure, has felt pain like this. And that is, this position in this example did nothing but go against you, right? As soon as you got in to this particular trade, the market zipped right through you and went up. You took nothing but heat, nothing but pain. And you actually took more pain than you're used to. So as the market goes further away from you, the more money you lose, the more pain you feel. However, if the market starts to rotate back down to your entry, back down to where the pain started, what's your inclination? Your inclination is always going to be, whether you do it or not, it's always going to be to cover it, right? Indicative of this blue circle. That's your bid to cover the short. So the red circle is where you got short and sold it. The market ran up, came back down, and now you feel like, man, if I could get out of this trade and not lose any money, it's like a victory. So you're bidding. You're on your hands and knees bidding, trying to cover this position as a buyer. Right? Does that make sense? That price is unique to you because that's where you got short. You've taken nothing but pain, and now the market might let you out. Now, remember, what if others got short there? What if others felt that pain? Don't you think others are going to try to bid just like you in that particular area? Of course they will. Stuck traders in this example will create an element of great support. When you're able to accurately assume where the market is stuck in a position is when you're going to create the best levels and targets and everything else. Real time. The closer to the present you are in your ability to read the market, the more edge you have over those you trade against. So remember, math doesn't move the market. It doesn't make markets stop, Fibonacci levels, moving average crosses. It's where guys are stuck. And that's where the edge alert levels come from. Accurate assumptions of where we feel other traders are stuck long or short. In this case, stuck shorts create the buying, right? They create the buying in here that often gets the market to rally away. So to go over this story again, you get a lot of stuck shorts. It goes against them. They feel all kinds of pain. It starts to walk back down. They're all chirping, trying to get out, bidding it, trying to take a scratch or maybe even a break even +1. And all of a sudden the market hesitates because it can't drill down through all these bids. Too many buyers. It can't go down. So one of these red or blue circles rather jumps up and says, the heck with it, I'm going to buy it. Another guy says, I'm going to buy it. Another guy says, I'm going to buy it. Next thing you know, the market rallies and uses that support as an area to move away from. And that's when support is going to work and give you a good line in the sand. So it's really important to know what prices are unique to the market. Just like your open position prices are unique to you, what prices are unique to the market. And also remember that markets move because people exit positions, not enter them. This is a back of the hand moment. Emotion comes from people that do what they have to do, not what they want to do. Think of a divorced couple that has to sell a house. Where's price going? Probably lower. They're emotional. They just went out. So it's important to know where people have to get out and what position they have to get out of. So when a trader exits a position and they have to get out, you got to remember that what drives a market up in this case isn't always people who buy it, but also people who have to buy it and can't get filled. The analogy we use is 3 people want to buy a house. Only one ends up getting filled and buying the house, but the other 2 were very influential in price because they wanted to buy it and they ran that price of that particular home up. So it's the exodus, getting out, that's really, really important because that drives the emotion of having to do it instead of wanting to do it. And always remember, your best support, your best resistance is always going to be where there are stuck longs and stuck shorts. This is a back of the hand tip and video because there cannot be any thinking when the question is, after you buy it, to get long, are you a buyer or a seller to get out?